Before start this video, please subscribe my channel and click on bell icon. Thanks.
Sound is a huge part of life, and the world is full of acoustic oddities just waiting to be discovered. From unique forest resonance to baffling sound spots that defy the laws of acoustics, check out the following audio anomalies from around the world. Related, 8 Incredible Resurrected Ancient Sounds. 10 The Bench of Whispers, Alameda Park, Spain. Suppose you stroll through the beautiful Alameda Park in Santiago de Compostela, Spain. In that case, you'll be treated to some spectacular views, idyllic gardens, stunning tiered steps, and impressive historical statues. You'll also come across something that isn't so spectacular at first glance, an innocent-looking stone bench. But this humble bench is a banco acústico, meaning acoustic bench. Known as the Bench of Whispers, the semicircle shape and physical position mean it has a unique auditorial characteristic. If you take a seat at one end of the bench, put your head against the back of it, and even just whisper, the sound of your voice will travel to the other end of the bench. Not only that, but your voice will be heard as loud or maybe louder than originally spoken. The bench was built in the park in 1916, and the unique acoustic properties were quickly discovered by courting couples. The bench became a popular spot for romantic rendezvous during the Francoist dictatorship, where young unmarried couples were banned from touching or even speaking to each other in public. It's not known whether anyone sitting in the center of the bench can hear the secrets and whispers being spoken. If they can, let's hope they can keep a secret. But if you can't make it to Spain, you can find similar benches in other places, including New York Central Park. 1. 9 The Center of the Universe, Tulsa, Oklahoma. The mystery of the center of the universe in downtown Tulsa. There's a small concrete circle that sits in the center of a larger brick circle known as the center of the universe. It has a rather unassuming appearance, but it's a fairly unknown and stand in the center of the circle, make a noise, and the sound of your voice will echo back at you even louder, like a private echo chamber. Legend has it that something as loud as a foghorn could sound in the middle of the circle, and those standing outside it wouldn't hear anything. Although this is probably an exaggerated tale, the sound of the person's voice in the middle of the circle does sound distorted to those on the outside. It's a bizarre and fascinating effect that is thought to result from the sound bouncing off a nearby planter. But, although this acoustic oddity has been studied by many people, the definite cause of it remains a mystery. 2. 8 Lake George Mystery Spot, Lake George, New York. Stir the echoes. Lake George Mystery Spot. Just like the center of the universe, a stone circle behind the Lake George Visitor Center in New York is the site of a sound anomaly that defies the laws of acoustics. In the middle of the circle, 2 metal rails cross over each other, forming an X shape that marks the mystery spot. It's here that you can witness a mysterious natural phenomenon. If you stand directly on the X and face the lake, anything you shout will echo back to you as if it's come from another dimension. But there's a catch, only you will hear it and only on that exact spot, so you may get a few surprised looks from outsiders unaware of this acoustic phenomenon. Many theories have come up about how this acoustical wonder happens. Some say that sounds rebound off the semicircle stone wall, whereas others say it's to do with the position of the mountains and the lake. Probably the most interesting explanation is a local legend from Native American culture. It's said that long ago, an ancient god appeared at the mystery spot where his wisdom echoed around the lake. Whatever causes this natural phenomenon, the Lake George mystery spot is a well-kept secret hidden in plain sight. (3) 7 Grand Central Terminal Whispering Gallery, Manhattan, New York. Grand Central Terminal, the Whispering Gallery in the Grand Central Station Terminal in Manhattan. There's a domed walkway intersection on the lower floor. Put your ear against the tiling of the intersection, and you'll discover something amazing, a whispering gallery. Even the quietest of sounds can be heard over the bustle of the crowds. This fascinating acoustical phenomenon happens because of the perfect arches that make up the station gallery. The tiling is a unique and distinctive design known as Gustavino, named after the patented methods of Rafael Gustavino, a Spanish tile worker. Gustavino's intricate work can be viewed in the station and around the city. In 2012, the tile work was set to undergo restoration, but the Metropolitan Transport Authority promised that the treasured acoustical anomaly would not be disturbed. 4. 6 The Ear of Dionysius, Syracuse, Italy. Ear of Dionysius Cave. Amazing acoustics, with choir, singing. The Ear of Dionysius is a teardrop-shaped cavern located in Syracuse, Italy. The cave alone is mightily impressive, but even more astonishing are its acoustic properties. Even the softest sounds can be heard through the top of the cave, around 72 feet, 22 meters, up. Distinguished by a narrow tunnel that opens out into a huge cavern below, the cave is believed to have originated from an early limestone quarry. However, some people think the distinctive shape was caused by a natural process and has been preserved due to respect for its unique acoustic properties, which were thought to be sacred. The Italian painter Caravaggio named the cave after Dionysius I, the Greek tyrant who ruled the city of Syracuse between 432 to 367 BC. Legend has it that Dionysius used the cavern as a prison to spy on his captives, using the opening at the top where even hushed voices from below could be heard. But recent investigations have found this to be unlikely. Although the shape of the cave amplifies sound an impressive amount, even the most clearly spoken words can sound distorted. Another more heinous tale says that the sadistic ruler used the amplifying effects of the cave to enjoy the sounds of his prisoners being tortured. There was a time when visitors were allowed to go to the top of the cave using a rope and pulley system, but because of safety concerns, this is no longer allowed. Thanks for watching. Credits to listverse.com. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.